Before entering into the mid school, the first financial goal which I had in my mind was to somehow manage paying my tuition fees. But by the time I reached my second year, it was not possible for me, and somehow I get a ray of hope. Watch this video completely to get to know how did I start earning my own income, paying my tuition fees, and managing my monthly expenditures. Hello everyone, myself Rehan Khan, a final year medico in a government medical college in Karnataka. For a disclaimer, this would be an unscripted video without any points, so watch it like a story so that you can correlate with me. Starting days, it was in my beginning of the second year when suddenly one of our seniors who was teaching at a coaching institute asked amongst us that if any one of you is interested in teaching. And yes, that was the first moment I got an idea that yeah, I had something in my mind that I had to do. And without giving a second thought, I said yes to the task. I talked with the institute people and they hired me. So this was the first source of income for me, teaching students pre-foundation, basically of 8th, 9th and 10th classes, physics of NEET level. This was my first source of income. It started in second year, and after joining that coaching institute after 1 or 2 months, I have already applied for many coaching institutes in different roles like doubt solvers, for mentorship, and couple of things. And one of the coachings, I'll take the name also, PW, hired me as a freelancer for the mentorship of NEET UG aspirants. And then the second source of income started for me. By the time I ended my second year, both teaching students and mentorship go hand in hand with me. The next beginning of third year was a bit different for me. I already had an experience of mentoring NEET UG students and teaching. So I started my own mentorship for NEET UG aspirants. And somehow I managed to arrange around 10 students, 10 to 12 students. Some of them left in between due to financial reasons. And that was my third source of income. It was not a permanent source, but a temporary source of income, because I have heard in one of the podcasts of a very financially independent person that he said, try to have maximum or multiple sources of income. By this time, by the beginning of the third year, the NEET UG mentorship session was already ended for me, and now I was left only one source of income, that was teaching students, and secondly this batch, which was also a one time return for me, because I had taken a very small amount of money for those students, so it was like a monthly expenditure for me. Then again, I got a chance to work as a physics SME in PW doubt solving program. That was my fourth source of income. But I was not happy working with it because it was a bit difficult for me to do both teaching and solving down. And also, I had some difficulties with network connectivity and still using that same 4G phone that I was using to solve doubt. So that is why I was facing very network glitches and others. So I leave that task. But yeah, for 1 or 2 months, I work for 1 to 2 days and somehow earned 300 to 400 from that task. Okay, so yeah, first teaching physics, second mentoring students for a coaching, third mentoring my own NEET UG aspirants, fourth was SME expert for physics in PW. And then I got an idea that many students in the medical colleges, they are interested in buying courses. So I joined again PW Campus Ambassador program, where I would sell courses, and I would get a share of it in the return. But it also somehow went into a hole and it is not working for me very finely now. So in my third year, the only sources of income I had was teaching at my own coaching, at my coaching which I was teaching in the second year. Secondly, the short income from that courses, and thirdly, a different freelancing task which I was doing, like writing answers on the Quora and other thing, which and I was getting paid for it, but not that much. So my third year expenses were managed by the coaching institute. By the end of my third year, I got to know something about buying and selling things, which was an online task. I have to sell something like a sales manager. I did it for some months and arrange. I'll not tell the amount, but the expenditure of 2 to 3 months was arranged from that amount. Yeah. So by the end of my third year, I was having these sources of income. When I entered my final year, again I joined the teaching task, and finally I started working as a content creator for a third party app okay, for a third party app. While working with them, I feel that if I can do this task, why don't I start my own YouTube channel? And that day it hit me very hard. I thought if I can do the task from for the other party also, I can do it for myself. So that was the day I started doing this YouTube videos. Before that, I never thought of making YouTube videos, never ever. So yeah, it was my final and I am source of income in the final year along with teaching. So the only thing which was constant for me was teaching, and the others were like varying every time. Someday they were available, someday they were not available. But I'll tell you, this content creation which I have done for that party, it was very helpful for me. It helped me arranging money for my own tab. Yeah, that tab, tablet we take, not that one, the app Android which we use. So I managed to pay it from my own pocket, to buy a nice Litman again from my own pocket. So it was a good investment for me, and grateful to them. I'm still working with them. And lastly, what I'm planning is, after doing this, the ultimate income which would be for me will be by studying hard. Yeah, if I would crack my exam, that would be a very good source of income for me. So lastly, in my final year, till now, buying and selling something online, there's a task which I had to do. It is not again variable which I am doing. So buying and selling also, you buy something from the third party, sell it at your own prices. This is what I was doing. I'll still be doing, but it is now fluctuating and not getting a good amount of money from it. So yeah, teaching is constant for me. What one suggestion I would give to anyone who is thinking or starting doing to earn, please be very optimistic and get hand over any job you get. Yeah, at the very stages you'll not paid very much for the work you do. You just have to start doing. You have to create a rapport with your employer, then you'll start earning. Money will not come to you in single year, or in single month, or in a few days. It will take a long time to reach you, so that you can attain a level of financial freedom. By the time you reach it, you'll understand, if I would have given up on that day, I will not be able to make it till now. So start doing anything where you can find that pleases you, that appeals you. And the most important advice I would give you is, even if it don't appeal you and you think that it is a good job, please try investing yourself at least for 21 days or a month, because by the time your mind will get accustomed to it, and you will feel that I should do it or not. Leaving things by judging them on the first go will not be the right way. So summarizing everything: number one, started teaching; number two, doing mentorship; number three, doing my own personal mentorship, buying and selling a product from different brand, doing content creation work, solving doubt as a SME expert, and other things. And now the main question which many of you might think: how much did I earn? I'll not disclose the exact amount, but something that I was able to buy a GT 650 with that money. Would have saved that money if I would have not used the amount which I have earned. But I didn't use it to buy that. I paid my own tuition fees along with my monthly expenditure. And now you'll ask, were you not getting money from your family? Yes, I am getting. I am grateful to it, because my dad is a typical Indian dad, and if I don't take money from him, he is not happy. So yeah, I'm still, now I have stopped taking money from them. But in the beginning phase, like 2 to 3 months, when I just started earning, they were giving to me. And meanwhile, if I get something up and down in my task, they give it to me. But overall, paying my own tuition fees and managing my monthly expenditures, these are on from my own pocket. So yeah, this was a unfiltered video of how did I start earning. Yeah, there were many mistakes, there were many glitches for me, because telling everything to you so that you can get it in an easy way is a little bit difficult for the audience which I am curating and which I am approaching. So if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.